Greetings, dear suckers. My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And welcome back to False Heart. This is a rather different menu than last time. I don't know what the deal is with that. You never know what you're gonna get when it comes to SigmaSuccour. It's one of his best qualities. So yeah, last time we got a bit of a peek at the early days of Salik's peculiar relationship with the voices in his head. And also we got vague murmurings about the apocalypse, both from me and the game. So let's continue on to the apocalypse, I guess. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second, did I just see what I think I saw? Hold on. Location. False spaces. Ha! I don't know if that's intentional, or if he just forgot to actually change the name when he was importing this from the game False Spaces. Because yeah, the guy confirmed in a comment on the previous video that apparently what I've played in the demo of False Spaces featured bits of what would be part 2, 3, and 4 of False Heart. So that's something to look forward to. But anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Time to go on to Path. Okay, enough getting distracted by musical menus. It's really scary, but exciting at the same time. Yup. That's what she said. I feel that's how it is when your wish is about to come true. True. It's exciting because you've been working hard for so long. Or hardly working. Hard work for an exciting reward. It's scary because what if there's a cost to it? Cost. What? Wait, what if the cost is sacrificing babies? Will you do it, Salik? I mean, that very much depends on what that wish is. Because obviously, if you were wishing for, I don't know, immortality for everyone, or unlimited cosmic power, that's slightly different than if your wish was, say, a nice house by the beach, or something like that. I'm sure anything gained by sacrificing babies is going to be evil. Evil sucker. I'm not certain what the difference would be from regular sucker. Haha. Then, would you sacrifice yourself? Hasn't my time and attention been sacrificed enough? In a sense, that is sacrificing yourself. Just not all at once. If my sacrifice means that you two get to, don't you think that's enough? Enough of what? Boo, Sigma. We're just talking. You've pursued enough fantasy, Salik. No such thing. Boo. That your reality is now at stake. How is... Objection! Your testimony contradicts the evidence. It's not like he's keeping pets. What do you mean by that, sucker? Sonic the Pet Man! What exactly... Good question. To pursue an endless concept. To search for an abstract object. Sounds like endless fun to me. I mean, I guess that's true, sucker. As they say, may all your ambitions but one come true. All to achieve a fantasy that doesn't even apply. Fantasy? Pretty sure what they were talking about was something that they, didn't want to happen. You know, the sacrificing babies thing. Unless you're referring to what Salak was about to say. What was it? If you two get to... To what, Salak? It is a corpse of a pet you keep leashed inside your mind. I'm not a pet or a corpse. Well, I don't know about that, sucker. Stop caring for it and let it go. But why? What's gotten into you, Siggy? Yeah, good question. I'm really not certain what he's talking about. Unless he... Or is this another thing where he's not actually talking to the people here, but rather the one later? Telling her to stop dwelling on this. A fantasy that doesn't apply? Yes. No. Sigma, don't... We're not real, Salak. Hey! Speak for yourself! We're just a function in your brain. Is his brain not real? Then why wouldn't a function of it be? Maybe it's not exactly the form he perceives it as, but nothing is it? Not me! I'm the Queen of Hearts! Right. You're an adult now. Why does that have to change anything? Good question, sucker. Why does it? So pursue the path to life that you know is real. You mean... marriage, huh? But is marriage real? I know. I'm sorry. Awkward silence. Heh. I wonder when it was. That I forgot I've always been alone in this room. Don't be like that. Is that a bad thing? Well, I guess that depends on what you want to get out of it. Do you want to pursue no longer being alone? If that's even something people can achieve. And if so, what do you have to change to do that? And what do you not have to change? In a sense, perhaps you're less alone than most people with these two. After all, if they were separate people from you, then there would be that unbridgeable gap of cognition. You could never truly know them, even on the level that you know yourself, which is not even very much either. So in that sense, you're less alone with them than anyone else, but, well, there are other senses too. There's no one here. Please don't. There's no one here. But I am here. There's no one here. There's no one here. You would say that to make us go away. Is he reaffirming reality, or is he just plunging himself further into delusion? Then again, who can say what the difference between those is? Hey, Salak? Yes? Salak? I'm listening. Salic! If you're speaking, that means I'm listening, sucker. I can't hear you. Why do you do this, sucker? Do what? Make me speak out loud to you when you can already hear my thoughts. Because fuck you, that's why. It's revenge, that's what it is. Oh, I'm sorry. My telepathy connection must be down. What happened to it? Probably Sigma who messed it up. False accusation. Is that the name of your next game? Go away, Siggy. No one wants an adult in the room right now. Mm-hmm. Is your telepathic connection online now? There's no one around, Salic. So work your lips. That's what she said. It's bad for your heart if you always keep your mouth zipped. Is it? Fine, fine. The heck are those things? What are those things? Oh. Since you're just being lazy right now, let's play! I'm not lazy, I'm lost. Because after so long, you threw me off from looking for the gateway into looking for a woman. And now I'm not sure how to move forward. I think that should be a comma, and then and also maybe a comma after because. So it'll be because after so long, you threw me off, and yada yada yada. It wasn't me. It was Sigma! It wasn't me! It was the one-armed man! Maybe I'll wait for Mother to come back in a few weeks. Ask her to arrange something. Seriously, what are those things? So... since you're just feeling lost right now, let's play with this fun thought I've been having. Fire away. And then she shoots him. If I had been a real girl, how do you think we'd have met? And what would have been our relationship today? That's a doozy of a question. And not one with an easy answer, I don't think. As I say, if wishes were fishes, then beggars would ride. But oh well. Well, what are my options? Childhood friend? Neighbor? Classmate? Sister? A girl at the park that bullies you because you just silently take it? Yes, that one. I can see you being the bully. That's cruel. The truth is often cruel. If I was a real girl, you feel like I'd be bullying you? If nothing. That's how I picture we'll meet as kids, yeah? But you'd be the good kind of bully. The what? There are good kind of bad people? Good kinds of bad people. Or maybe there is a good kind of bad people? No, good kinds would work better. So as I'm being bullied by other kids, and I just keep silently taking it, again and again, you eventually step in, yell at them, throw sand in their faces, and shoo them away. So I bully the bullies? And then you turn to me, tell me to fight back next time. And I don't. So, you get angry with me, and start bullying me a little, to get me to fight back. And keep bullying me until I learn to fight back. Why didn't you fight back, Salic? You know, I thought, they're not going to kill me, so whatever it is they'll do, I'll keep taking it, and it will only make me stronger. You'd be surprised what can kill you. Maybe not today, or even tomorrow, but eventually. That's so childish. Well, he is a child in this theoretical situation. Hearing that, maybe I want to bully you more, so you stop being weird like that. And that would have been our relationship. You softly bullying me into being normal, as I keep acting weird. Sure. I've heard worse starts to relationships. I like that. Could you make this into a... Into a what, sucker? Are you suggesting you make this into a game? That could be kind of interesting. I go check the door. I go check the door? Do you mean I will go check the door, or I'll check the door, or something? Or are you narrating your actions? Don't. It's gonna be Elisa. She's annoying. Well, that's why I refused to give her my number, and told her to come by if she wants to talk. But now that she's here, I have to keep my promise and hang out with her. So that she doesn't break in through the window, and tie me up in my basement, or something like that. Yes, but you just bumped into her after 11 years, and she starts trauma dumping over you, as if it's all your fault. That is a tad peculiar, yes. Things must be tough on her to vent to a practical stranger. Either that, or I just have a welcoming face. Or she's just abusing you. Also possible. I can take it. That's not a reason to take it, you know, Salak. I'm trying to manipulate you. I won't do or talk much, just sit outside and listen to her. Hopefully she gets bored, and then leaves. Elisa! There's being hopeful, and then there's being a fool. Hopeful. Nice. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment, after all. Wah! The chick I just met is here to dump her trauma on me again. I wish she'd just go away and leave me alone. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? He just opened the door! What the fuck, Alicia? She can read your mind. Or is it your heart? Well, rubber ducky, feel free to wrap your hands around my neck and give it a tight squeeze. Oh. Right, she's the demon-eyed girl from the beach. I suspected as much. Rubber ducky. What a weird person, that Elisa. I wonder when she and Salak are gonna get married. Anyway. Chains. Kinky. There she is. The woman who will someday marry you, and then, eventually, save you from an evil games company. I think that's the same model anyway. Different hair, but not that different. Oh yeah, wasn't she wearing chains in False Gamer Gator? Guess that explains where those came from. Wearing them slightly differently here, though. Or maybe she's just wearing... Elisa? Maybe she's like this, because she was expecting to wait a while. She looks oddly nice today. Wow. Wow, Salak, are you implying that she doesn't look nice normally? How dare you? Is it because she isn't wearing all the chains today? Ah. Warning! Oh, she has really pretty eyes. Oh, I didn't notice before. She has really pretty eyes. Or at least one of her eyes is pretty. I assume the other looks similar. She has a lack of hair on her shoulder to look cuter. Eyes closed, with hands behind to come off as defenseless. And her pubes explosively sticking out to seduce you into staring. This is a trap, boys! A trap, is it? How devious. Abort! Abort mission! I don't want to hear myself keep saying that. Abort it like... Like what, sucker? Like what? Like I don't already know. A bit too dark under the sun, aren't we today? Right. Be hopeful, dear heart. Because it's her past she regrets enough to change. What? Perhaps there's a future she'll care enough to build. Nice eyes, too. Not as nice as Succour's, though. Aww. Why couldn't you have chosen a redhead? Laying it on a bit thick there, aren't we, Succour? There weren't any around. Oh, weren't there? Why a redhead? Why do you think, Sigma? Can easily guess why. Yeah. It's hard to argue with your assessment, Selic. So Selic can have a redhead daughter and name her Succour. Yes, that's the reason. That's one way to go about it. You're going to start having another person in this room. Will it get busier and noisier? More the busier, more the noisier, more the merrier too. I don't think it'll get noticeably noisier. Not considering you're already around, Succour. It's like trying to warm up the sun. True, we won't be talking like this as much anymore. So it'll actually get less busy and less noisy then. There will be someone here after all. Why are we talking like you'll disappear? I already tried that, and it didn't work. It is not a prediction, but a suggestion. What he said. Whenever I think about us three, I feel sad. All these times we've talked and had amazing conversations. They only exist in your memory. I do put some of those in my games. Like this one right now. Shut up, Selic. I'm speeching. Speeching? I think you mean speechifying, Succour. Then again, speechifying sounds even more made up of a word than speeching does. As punishment, you will hear it all over again. Ahem. As if hearing your speechifying could ever be a punishment, Succour. It's sad that all the fun conversations we've had since you were a kid, it's sad they exist only inside you. Well, in a sense, everything you've done exists only in your memory. That's life, after all. All these moments will be lost, like tears in the rain. Or something like that, anyway. Having memories you share with others is important to life. And so when you'll have someone around, a wife and children, don't talk to us anymore. Talk to them. Why do those things need to be mutually exclusive? Why can't we have both? Is a man not capable of having a wife and friends? Have fun conversations and build memories beyond just yourself. And beyond us. You may not be real, but my memories of you two... You will die one day, Salik. I mean, won't we all? And so you have to share memories with people that stand outside your grave that day. Not lay inside with you. Yes, he'll die one day, and all of these memories will be lost, but that doesn't mean they're not important. That doesn't mean they don't mean anything. That doesn't mean they're worthless. Because if that were the case, then this is all worthless. Because everyone will die one day. All of them will be lost. All of these memories will be lost, no matter how many people you share them with. Someday, they're all going to be gone. That doesn't mean they don't mean anything. And I'm not one of those idiots that's going to say, oh, things being gone one day is what gives them meaning, and you dying one day is what gives your life meaning. No, that's bullshit cope, but that doesn't mean that it strips you. It doesn't mean that it strips them of meaning. If I was posting these videos for absolutely no one, and no one ever saw them, and they were just being flung off into the void, I wouldn't stop making them. Because they mean something to me. All of these moments mean something to me. And that's what matters. We can't know what's out there. We can't ever truly know other people. Maybe other people don't even exist. Maybe we don't even exist. But I know that, regardless of all of that, it means something to me. All of this does. And that's what matters. That's the only way there can be any meaning to anything. Real or not, we're going into the grave together with you. We won't be staying behind. Am I supposed to say goodbye? You mean supposed, as it with a D at the end. Anyway, it'll happen naturally, eventually. Just don't fight with your mind, or heart, to keep us around, okay? Is it? Okay, I mean. Is any of this? Okay. Mother's home. Time to break the news to her. Welcome home, Mother. I want to share some great news. Oh, you bought your mother lots of fruits? No. Then next time, say it's only good news. What is it with you and fruits, anyway? Because any news that doesn't involve fruits for your mother isn't good enough to be great. Okay. Huh. A girl proposed to me, and I told her yes. Oh, that is great news. Now go buy me some fruits so we can celebrate. Is this also based on your real life, SigmaSuccour? Is your actual mother also obsessed with fruits? Strange, strange person. And buy some more, so we can give them to the girl's parents. That makes sense. And buy some more for my sister, your aunt, since she's going to help the marriage arrangements. Fruits for anyone else? Happy you asked. Buy some more to share with the poor. May you have a fruitful marriage. Naturally, eventually, it happened. We stopped. Stopped what, though? Stopped talking? stopped listening? Stopped being? Or is it something else? Who can say? But there's still 2 more left to go. And this is only part 1 after all. So what comes next after you stopped? Guess we'll just have to find out, then. So, until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.